believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis chapter 5 verse 1. And it says, "This is the book of the generations of Adam, in that God created man. In the likeness of God made he him." That's the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Finally, we're in Genesis chapter 5. I can't believe I've made it to Genesis chapter 5. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Let's get to it. So this verse has 7 main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, human beings carry God's image. This verse reminds us that humans were created in the likeness of God. This teaches dignity, value, and purpose. Every life matters because it reflects God. Yes, every life matters. The second teaching, God is the author of life. This is the book of generations of Adam. Shows God oversees human history and lineage. He is in control of our beginnings, our families, and our destinies. Yes, God is the man above, or the woman above. Wink, wink. The third teaching, our identity comes from God, not the world. Being made in the likeness of God shows our first identity comes from Him, not society, sin, or harmful labels. Yes, our first identity comes from God, the man above. The fourth teaching, we are created with purpose and intention. God didn't create humanity randomly. Yeah, we're not created randomly. We as humans are not random. He shaped us with design, purpose, and a calling. Yes, every human being has a design, a specific design, purpose, and a particular calling. The fifth teaching, and that is very powerful. That is very powerful. Every human being has a particular design, specific purpose, and individual calling. That is very powerful. Clip that. The fifth teaching, God values order and structure. This chapter begins by recording generations. This shows God values family structure, history, and the continuity of His people. The sixth teaching, sin distorts but doesn't destroy God's image. Even after the fall, humans are still described as made in God's likeness. Yes, God is a very merciful God. This teaches hope despite our failures. God's image remains within us. Yes, God's image is within us no matter what, forever and always. Since the beginning till the end, we are created in the image and likeness of God. The last and final teaching, the seventh teaching, we should honor God with our lives. Being made in His likeness means we are meant to reflect His character, holiness, love, righteousness, and truth. Yes, we as human beings are meant to reflect His character, holiness, love, righteousness, and God's ultimate truth. We as Christians should treat others with dignity. Everyone we meet carries God's image. That's facts. We should avoid disrespect, hatred, or pride on ourselves and unto others. We as Christians should walk in our God-given identity. We should not let people, society, or mistakes define us. We should remember we are created in God's likeness. We as Christians should live with purpose. We should ask God daily, what is my assignment today? We as Christians should build and maintain godly family structures. Yes, we should build and maintain godly family structures as Christians. That is very powerful. We should value our family, lineage, and the spiritual legacy we leave behind as Christians. We as Christians should reflect God's character. We should show love, patience, kindness, and righteousness because we bear God's image. We are God's image. We as humans are made in the image and likeness of God. That is very powerful. As we saw in Genesis chapter 2. Yes. We as Christians should encourage others who feel worthless. We should remind them they are created in God's likeness and have divine value. Yes, every human being is created in God's likeness and has divine value. No human being is worthless. We all have divine value and purpose. We as Christians should commit our lives to God's plans. Since He created us with purpose, we should surrender our lives to His will daily. Yes, we should surrender our lives to God's will daily. So that's all I had for today, guys. I can't believe it. Genesis chapter 5. Let's go. Thank you very much for the love and support. And as usual, God bless.